As a minimum standard, all employees, visitors and contractors are required to observe the provisions of the Occupational Health and Safety Act and regulations. The main areas at the pilot plant are the administrative building, the workshops, the ore dressing building, the mineral processing laboratories and offices, the mineralogy and environmental and chemical processing offices. The site is also shared with Kumba Iron Ore. Please take note that you are entering a hazardous facility and therefore strict safety rules are in place and will be strictly enforced. When entering the site, please do not enter any restricted areas without authorization. Always take note of safety signs and notices and be alert at all times. Please wear the appropriate personal protective equipment when it is required, and do ask your host to supply you with the required items if you do not have personal protective equipment available. The following general rules apply to all visitors entering the premises. No drugs and alcohol are allowed on the premises, and you will be asked to do a compulsory alcohol test before entering the site. No firearms or ammunition are allowed. A safe for storage is provided in the security control room. Please declare all equipment you may wish to take into the pilot plant area. The removal of equipment otherwise is subject to authorization and will require a gate release. No unauthorized photography of any equipment or process is allowed. All vehicles leaving the pilot plant will be searched by security personnel. Your host must preferably meet you at the entrance. First-time visitors must report to the SHE Center for induction. After completing this induction, you will be asked if you have understood the hazards and are willing to comply with the safety rules. You will then receive an induction permit which will be valid for 1 year. Failure to comply with the safety rules can result in serious injury or even death. Mineral processing is all about separating valuable from non-valuable minerals through the exploitation of the physical and chemical properties of minerals. They do test work in such fields as electrostatic, magnetic and gravity separation. The Heavy Minerals Laboratory is a radioactivity controlled area. Entry is strictly regulated. In order to get access to a radiation controlled area, you must wear an EPD or a TLD. These devices measure and record the level of radiation the wearer is exposed to over a given period. All equipment and materials leaving the radiation controlled area must be monitored and controlled. General hazards in these areas: high voltage equipment, wet areas and exposure to radiation. Inform your host if you are wearing a pacemaker, as high voltage equipment can interfere with its operation. Mineralogy Group offers a world-class and state-of-the-art multidisciplinary approach within the various fields of mineralogy. This is essential to qualify and quantify mineralogical problems, to understand and predict complex metallurgical behavior of minerals and mineral assemblages during beneficiation and extraction. Technical services consists of 2 departments: mechanical and electrical services and operations. Mechanical services is responsible for all the infrastructure maintenance, design support and workshop related tasks. The electrical services is equipped to handle all matters ranging from office and plant maintenance to electrical design in projects and instrumentation. Operations is responsible for a wide variety of tasks and can be contacted for labor support, crane operators, forklift drivers, sample handling, ore dressing and storage, etc. The main hazards you will encounter in this area are exposure to welding and grinding operations, high noise level, and the movement of heavy objects and electrocution.